Welcome, Convergent Nation. I hope you're all well. Today we have 13 colleagues that are in various stages of battling through COVID-19. Thankfully, all are on the road to recovery. There's so much that we're still learning about this miserable disease. One thing has become abundantly clear. Wear a mask, right? It makes a difference. And even if you're not worried about yourself, do it for those around you who might not be capable of beating it. For those who are celebrating Canada Day today and the 4th on Saturday, I want you to relax. Have a great time. Enjoy the time with your family and your friends. For those colleagues who will be continuing to work at being our customer's best service provider during this time, thank you. And as always, everyone, please be safe. 4 weeks ago, I shared with you an update that spoke about the senseless death of George Floyd. During that update, I told you that before the 4th of July, I would share our plan on how Convergint would continue to work to become a more inclusive company for our Black colleagues and all minority groups. Before I share that, let's start with a simple tenet. Convergint is about hope and opportunity for all colleagues and their families. We expect and we insist that everyone should be treated with dignity and respect. There's no place for racism or any form of discrimination anywhere. We must challenge such behavior wherever we see it. We've built an incredible company, and yet we all know we can build an even greater company in the years to come. So what's our plan? How are we going to do this? Well, the good news is that we actually started this journey back in October of 2018 when we hired Guardian Quest to train the extended leadership team on diversity. Late last year, we engaged Jennifer Brown Consulting to survey the company and how we were doing with inclusion. And at the 2019 conference, we provided diversity training for more than 700 of our colleagues. Working with both Guardian Quest and Jennifer Brown Consulting, they've helped us begin this journey. And they've worked with us to craft our plan, recognizing that this is a journey and it will take years to get to where we want to be as a company. Both companies have come to know us and understand our culture and will work with us as we look to implement the plan that we've developed. We believe that our culture and what our company does allows us to attract some of the very best talent in our industry. We need to do a better job, though, sharing our Convergent story and making Convergent the most welcoming place it can be. And that way, we'll be able to attract all of the best talent to our organization. Our journey will have 3 phases, and each will have their own set of goals. The experts have told us to set goals rather than to set a specific timeline. And as we achieve our goals, we'll move to the next phase. I'm pleased to announce that we will plan on hiring an inclusion leader, and that leader will report to myself as well as to Laura. We expect to form a committee of approximately 12 colleagues from across the company and different levels of the company to help us lead this change. We want to involve colleagues who want to be involved and who want to drive action. And we want colleagues who can help us drive this forward, keep us on track, and measure our achievement of our goals. As we work the phases of our plan, we will have 5 goals to start. The first, leadership, will take a more proactive role in inclusion and diversity efforts, including improving our communication with our leadership and colleagues across the company. You have my commitment on this. Hold me to it. Second, we will evolve and leverage our values and beliefs to provide a framework for promoting inclusion and diversity across Convergint. Third, we will work to improve recruitment and hiring processes so that we are more diverse in our approach and inclusive in those that we're recruiting to our organization. The fourth, we'll create safe spaces for underrepresented groups to voice their experiences and concerns around inclusion. And fifth, we will provide much more in the way of education and training around inclusion and diversity for all of our colleagues, emphasizing the importance of cultural awareness and sensitivity with language. In particular, it is important that we provide guidance on balancing fun and laughter that we all love with creating an inclusive, respectful space for all of our colleagues. I know we have a lot of work to do, but as with all the things that we set out to achieve, we will achieve these goals, and Convergint will have an even better culture when we do. In the coming days and weeks, I'll share much more in the way of details for you, but I wanted to get this out and make sure that you are aware how important we are taking this and the actions and the urgencies that we are addressing this with. Today, I'm also excited to announce the Leave a Legacy collection, which will be all about preserving the best parts of our culture. Our foundation is our values and beliefs, created by Dan and Greg nearly 19 years ago now. Those early days were critical to who we are today. And as time moves forwards, things change and they evolve. Fortunately, Dan and Greg are still very involved in our company, helping make us better every day. The 8 others who joined them in June of 2001 on what has become an amazing journey are also key to our future and key to having that balance of, the founder's mentality to look back to. And now, as they and others who started this journey begin to transition into retirement, it's vital that we keep their vision and their mission alive. And we're going to do that by asking long-tenured colleagues upon their retirement to address Convergint Nation, to share the wisdom they've gained during their time with Convergint. So let us begin with announcing that as of today, Mike Kuhn is retiring. Mike has been instrumental to Convergint's success and culture. He's our 6th colleague and helped execute Convergint's very first sale in August of 2001. Mike has worked tirelessly to be his customer's best service provider. And though we will miss him and miss working with him on a daily basis, we wish him a long and happy retirement. Mike, thank you for all you've done for our customers, for our colleagues, and quite frankly, for just being a friend to so many. Now, let's hear from Mike himself in the very first Leave a Legacy video. And before I go, everyone, have a wonderful long weekend. You've earned it. Enjoy it. Be safe. Stay well. And Mike, take it away. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Kuhn, and I'm one of the 10 original founding partners of Convergint Technologies. Some people may not know this, but I have actually worked for Dan Mosseri since the day I graduated college in 1985. For those of you that aren't good at math, that's 35 years ago. I officially retired from Convergint in July of 2020. It's been an incredible run over the 19 years I was at Convergint, and I could not be prouder of what we have accomplished together. I have cultivated countless friendships that will last long after Convergint. Reflecting on my time here at Convergint, there are a couple of things I will remember most about my experience here. And also I'd like to share with you a few things I feel I have contributed to my own personal success and the overall success of Convergint. The first one, and probably the most important, is the man that hired me, Dan Mosseri, has said many times throughout his career, do what you love. Every day for the past 19 years, I've got out of bed and I've never really felt like I was going to work. I am always going to a place to have fun and work with great colleagues and customers along the way that I became very good friends with. Next, never forget what got us here. Our values and beliefs and our mission that we set forward back in June of 2001 are the most important things as an organization that we've put together. The founder's mentality has always been alive since our inception, and it has given us the ability to gain credibility and respect within the industry. Don't ever lose that vision. It will guide you personally, and it's going to guide your career at Convergint. There are a couple of nuggets I've contributed to my personal success here at Convergint, one of which I have always had a poster in my office that says, Have a can-do attitude. Next, treat people how you want to be treated. Be strategic, not transactional in what you do on a daily basis. Make friendships and not customer interactions. And every day, don't try to be the smartest person in the room. Listen and be your best every day. If you follow these simple guidelines, I am sure your time with Convergint can be as wildly successful as mine was. Our industry is full of very smart people, and over the years, I've had the opportunity to latch on to many of them. My career was assisted by these individuals, both customers, fellow colleagues, and product partners that have helped me get to where I'm at today and also get Convergint where it's at today. I personally owe significant thanks to those people, and I have had the pleasure to interact with them for many years, and I know that our friendship will continue on past today. Overall, I've been truly blessed to be part of such an awesome organization for the past 19 years. And although I may play a little more golf, spend some more time in Florida and Michigan with my wife and boys, I am never more than a phone call or email away. Remember, you're not bothering me, you're keeping me in the game. I'm going to finish by asking a simple question that Greg Lernahan has asked many times throughout his career, and that is, who's got it better than us? And the answer to that question is nobody.